I'm going to declare to you tonight, the Black Hebrew Israelites will be the biggest black radical organization on the face of this earth.
You already know what time it is. I.S.U.P.K. 46th annual Passover under commanding General Yahanna.
Because these records make black men mighty again. These records make black men fearless again. These records make black men love, and when I say black, I mean all the tribes. Right. Love one another again. And brother, Christ died that we love one another. Right. We be brothers to the death. Right. This brotherhood is the real power to break the white man. Right. And brother, we shall do it.
You hear me? It's the Passover 2015, New York City, Harlem. They was there at the cookout. They saw the loyalty. They seen the brotherhood. Now all blacks, all Hispanics, all Native Indians, come get down and serve the Lord at the 46th annual Passover with the U.P.K. And we remember where the Lord destroyed our enemies. April 2nd, Harlem. We gonna get it in, you understand? For the Most High and Christ. Once again, 2015, April 2nd, Passover, New York City. Get with it and get lost.
Shalom, Chicago. This is I.S.U.P.K. We're coming out of 1 West, Harlem, New York. I'm Officer Adama. This is Officer Ryan. My topic today is going to be on religion. How the world is so docile and confused to the concept of Catholicism, Christianity, and therefore so on. My first passage I'm going to bring out today is in Acts 26:5. Can you get that for me, please, brother? And the reason why we bring this out is to waken up our people and bring our people to the truth and understanding of who we are and what religion has done to us since the beginning of anyone's lifetime, especially the 12 tribes of Israel.
Acts chapter 26, verse 5, which knew me from the beginning, if they would testify that after the most straightest sect of our religion.
Wait right there. It says again, can you read that again?
That after the most straightest sect of our religion, I live a Pharisee.
And what is a Pharisee? A Pharisees were the Pharisees and Sadducees of the time of our Father when it was in existence that went against all laws and statutes and commandments. They put our Father to death due to not honoring and want to honor what he was putting out for us as a righteous path of life, to live eternally. Go ahead, Tim, please.
Verse 6, and now I stand and I am judged for the hope of the promise made of God unto our fathers.
Now what that sound right there, we stand as hosts, and we're going to stand bold and bring out this truth that he has ordained us to do. And the truth is to know the law, statute, and commandment, to know that we as Hebrew Israelites, we do not have no denomination. We do not go off denomination. We do not indulge in Catholicism, Buddhism, Christianity, Seventh Evangelists, Muslims, Moorish Americans. That is not of our culture. That is not who we are. We are Hebrew Israelites who follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You can drop that and give me Galatians 1:13.
Galatians chapter 1, verse 13. For ye have heard of my conversation in times past in the Jews.
Stop right there. Now what he's referring to, you have heard back in the past time when our Father was amongst us and walking on this earth at that time. You heard the conversation that was being brought about, the false doctrines that were being taught. And today, there's nothing new under the sun. The same doctrine and false communications that's going on right now in today's society are being filled and flourished through these churches, which are the house of wickedness. Continue.
For ye have heard in my conversation in times past in the Jews' religion, how that beyond measure I persecuted the church of the Most High and wasted it.
What he's saying right there, he destroyed all of them false deities and false temples and false worshipers because they was not of his word. They were not following the true examples, the guidelines that was bestowed from the Father, which are the laws, statutes, and commandments. He never ordained Christianity. He never ordained Catholicism. He never ordained Buddhism, Hinduism. He never gave them as a culture to you to follow in the name of the Father. That was not what he put out, and that was not the laws and statutes that he put out for us to be living by according to the word. Can you give me Galatians 1:14?
Galatians 1:14. And profited in the Jews' religion above many my equals in my own nation, being more exceedingly zealous of the traditions of my fathers.
And what that said right there, read that again, sir.
And profited in the Jews' religion above many my equals in my own nation.
Stop right there. Meaning of his own nation. He has a nation of people. And his nation of people are the lost 12 tribes of Israel, which we must follow his order, his commands. And his commands was not following of no religion. Could you find the word religion for me in the dictionary? And we can bring out the word religion, what the true interpretation of the word religion stands for. Because it's a drunkenness, it's a farce, and it's a lie.
Religion. The Webster Dictionary, page 421. Religion, the service and worship of God or the supernatural.
Stop right there. It's the service or worship of God or of the supernatural. It's not referring to the God of Israel. It's referring to the God of man-made creations through the Pope, through Allah, through Buddhism, through anything that is not ordained from our Father. Continue.
Devotion to a religious faith, a personal set or institutional system of religious beliefs, attitudes, and practices.
Stop right there. A personal set of institution. So where do you go to get your religion from? You go to get your religion from these crooked churches on the corner, on every other corner, or side by side one another, next door to a liquor store. You finna go get your some religion. Continue.
A cause, principle, or belief held with faith and ardor.
Say it again.
A cause, principle, or belief held to with faith and ardor.
To with faith and ardor. So that's an order of something that has been given to by a man stating you have to keep a faith. That's more like so as a cult environment. Because any church that you attend to, they're not going to give you your true aspect of what the Bible is confirming and what it's bringing out as far as this religion. You know what I'm saying? It is a religion, but it's our religion as Hebrew Israelites to abstain and to follow the law, statutes, and commandments that is given to us by the Father. Drop that and give me James 1:26.
James chapter 1, verse 26. If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridle not his tongue, but deceive his own heart, this man's religion is vain.
So what that's saying right there, if he can't speak the oracles of the Lord, which is stated in 1 Peter 4:11, anything that he's saying out of his own mind is a carnal mindset of a vain opinion. He's not speaking the word of the law. He's not giving you the commandments of the law. He's not giving you the understanding, the knowledge that's bestowed within this Bible that you need to follow throughout. Give me James 1:27.
James chapter 1, verse 27. Pure religion and undefiled before the Most High and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world.
Stop right there. To read that again.
Pure religion and undefiled before the Most High, what's like pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction.
What it's saying that to visit the father and the widows of their affliction. So, as far as I know, of all my brothers and sisters, that's young men that's growing up without a father in the household, some is growing up without a mother in the household, them are fathers and widows with suffering of affliction. Because why? They choose to follow a religion that is not of the Father. If they will come to these laws, statutes, and commandments and follow the ordinance of the Bible that is written for us, because this is our history book, we would not go through them afflictions that are set upon. We have afflictions worldwide through all the 12 tribes of our nation. Give me Deuteronomy 4 and 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
Stop right there. It says right there, he's saying clearly, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments. Go ahead.
Even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do and sow in the land whether ye go to possess it.
So, as long as we follow our laws, statutes, and commandments, we shall go anywhere amongst this earth and possess it. But with not doing so, we follow religions. And who possesses us? The white man. He possesses us continuously. He keeps his foot on our backbone. How is he doing that? Because you're giving your money to Creflo Dollar, T.G. Snakes, Crooked Olin Osteen, all these false preachers and false doctrines that we're drunk off of, which is not of the laws, statutes, commandments. Give me Romans 10 and 1.
Romans 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved.
Stop right there. His heart and his prayers are desired unto Israel. This Bible speaks of Israel from the back to the front, to the middle, from front to back. It speaks of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, which we must follow, which are of laws, statutes, commandments. When you go to church and they speak of religion, not in one church do they bring out who are the Israelites, the laws that they're supposed to follow, because they know it's not of their religion. You understand me? Go ahead, continue.
For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
Stop right there. I know plenty sisters that go into church and got complete zeal, complete knowledge of what their pastor's about to bring out in their church, but they are lack in pure deed knowledge. Knowledge is the knowledge of understanding. Knowledge is having wisdom. Knowledge is following these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why when you come into the understanding of who you are as a nation, and knowing that you as an Israelite and that we are the real Jews of this earth, you come to realize that religion is not of our culture. Religion is not for us to be followed the way it's being implicated through the churches. Go ahead.
Verse 3. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, having not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. Verse 4. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth.
That's that right there. Now, give me Isaiah 29 and 9.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry.
Start right there. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. Was referring to cry out to your brothers and sisters. Cry out to the children of the nation of Israel. cry out to give them the understanding of the law, statutes, commandments that we must ordain and uphold to carry out to be a strong nation. But when you continue with going to these religions and these wicked churches, you're gonna be confused. You're gonna be drunk off doctrine. You're gonna get in front of a pastor and he's gonna read you soothsayings and tell you his vain opinion for the next 3 hours and pass around a collection plate. Go ahead, continue.
They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink.
What that's saying is they are drunken with wine. They are drunk, but not with wine. They stagger with strong drink. That's not saying that they up in the church getting drunk, getting tipsy and whatnot. That's not what it's referring to. What it's referring to, they are drunk with false doctrine, with false teaching from the wicked pastors. The pastors are letting them tell them some things that they want them to hear, some soothsaying, making them feel good. You can't go through this Bible and pick and choose the good parts of this Bible to make you feel good. When you go into this Bible, you got to go in the inner part of the Bible to get the outer side of the Bible, because there's a depth to this, and the depth to the Bible is the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
Verse 10. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered.
Drop that. What he's saying right there is, he's unblinded these wicked pastors and these Pharisees and Sadducees. How has he blinded them? He blinded them with giving them false interpretations, how they want to present the Bible to you. Because the Bible is not an interpretation. They take it and twist it and mangle it and go and get this verse right here where it's going to sound good, where Sister Johnson's going to come back and give $1,000 to build something that don't need to be built, and so forth and so forth. When he needs to bring out the truth and understanding of what the scriptures refer to. The scriptures refer to us as a nation, as it states in Zephaniah 2:8, come together and arise and wake up and become a nation as a whole. All as the black Native Americans and Hispanics, we are all of one cord. We come from that father, Jacob. Okay, give me Ezekiel 33:7.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Stop right there. He has set thee a house of watchmen on the house of Israel. Who is the watchman he has set? The I.S.U.P.K. We are the watchmen. We are the true watchmen that he has set and appointed positions for. And the position he set and appointed us for is to waken up our brothers and sisters, the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel, the blacks, the Native Indians, and the Hispanics that are out here confused, or not knowing your nationality, not knowing your true culture, not knowing your identity. We are out here drunk and staggering amongst one another, looking at each other cross-eyed and crooked-eyed, ready to go at each other, when it's the white man who's sitting back and just living it up. This is his heaven. We're living in a hell society. Go ahead.
Therefore thou shalt hear the word of at my mouth, and warn them from me.
And what is we doing right now? We is warning our brothers and sisters, bring them to the understanding of the truth, bring them to the knowledge of the truth, bring the laws that the Bible speak of. It's not that hard. And the laws that refer to, don't eat crab, shrimp, lobster, don't eat pig. All that is an abominable food for you. It's wicked. All it's going to do is cause you cancer, diabetes, high blood, high cholesterol. It's not for you. These are the laws, statutes, and commandments that we must follow and oblige for to live a happy and fulfilling life. We are born to live immortal. But when you go against these laws, you die with wicked pain and agony and suffering and solitude. Go ahead.
Verse 8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. Thou doest not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand.
So what am I doing today? And what's my fellow brothers in the I.S.U.P.K. doing every Sabbath, every day on these corners? We are here to warn the wicked. We are here to awaken our people of the wicked man. Because if we don't, the blood shall be on our hands. You understand me? And it's just compelled for us, and it's compelled for me to bring out this truth. Because knowledge is power, and through the I.S.U.P.K, we are gaining undesirable and most dramatical knowledge that we could ever have and carry on throughout this lifetime. I am Officer Adama of the I.S.U.P.K. This is Officer Raheem of the I.S.U.P.K. We are in Chicago at the camp. Shalom.
You hear me? It's the Passover, 2015, New York City, Harlem. They was there at the cookout. They saw the loyalty. They seen the brotherhood. Now all blacks, all Hispanics, all Native Indians, come get down and serve the Lord at the 46th annual Passover with the U.P.K. And we remember where the Lord destroyed our enemies. April 2nd, Harlem. We gonna get it in, you understand? For the Most High and Christ. Once again, 2015, April 2nd, Passover, New York City. Get with it and get lost.